Hello guys, this time less energy than last time just because I wanted the A to fit better within the intro. So today we're gonna find out how I ended up being homeless for my first 3 days into the UK. Hey. Ooh-ha. Hello guys, today you're gonna find out how I ended up being homeless for the very first 3 days since I've gotten here into the UK. So watch the whole video to get to know me better and pow! Ooh-ha. So I'm Marco Luncan, I'm Romanian, I'm 21 and I study music technology in Cove Uni. I'm heading out to the third year and I don't know, I managed to turn my visions into reality because I never stopped believing in myself, so that was the key. This is another key into my apartment. Back in Romania I was supposed to study computer science, but I felt that it was going to be the biggest mistake that I could have ever done. Just because I was not made for a life like that. Not just because I didn't have the knowledge required, it's just because I'm not supposed to live a normal and a basic fucking life. Ain't nothing but a boring life. Ain't nothing but a boring life. Tell me why do you want me live a boring life? I will get a strike, I call it in that way.
Wow!
What was the impact when you first stepped on British ground? I don't know, it was a bit mind-blowing, confusing, I don't even know. I was incredibly sleepy just because I hadn't had enough sleep a night before, obviously. And I wanted to get myself a coffee, so I went to the Starbucks. And the bartender, asked me whatever I want, and I didn't understand at all. I felt like I was the bartender and he was a traveler who just arrived in that airport from, I don't know, from the jungle out of nowhere. So you guys wonder why the hell am I sitting on a luggage case? And let me explain it to you. This is the only thing that I had when I came here. So I am that type of guy who realizes how exhausting and long the process is right after the goal is achieved somehow. So basically I was homeless for 3 days. Don't worry, I've had a hotel room booked, everything was fine. But I didn't figure out in that moment that I came into the UK without a place to live. Yeah, you're so crazy, you're so crazy, you crazy as fuck, man. You know what's crazy? Almost getting beaten by a few guys just because you pick up on their friend. And she was this gorgeous girl, man. Ooh, ha ha ha. I got her, but it was risky. Ooh, ha ha ha. But you know what? She loved it. But you know what?
We don't talk anymore. We don't talk anymore.
A funny and a dumb fact was that my friends and I were having a conversation on our way to the UK, and I said, listen man, look, listen. So we are going to be heroes if the plane crashes, because yeah, we are just heading out to the UK, we're just heading out to the starting point of our career, hopefully successful careers. And I said, if the plane crashes right now, we are going to be called heroes because there is no failure. Man, my life is awesome. I met incredible people who are incredibly talented into arts. Designers, dancers, photographers, and so on. They are actually my friends, and they are my real friends. Yeah, them together with the friends left back in Romania, because yeah, when you're going to do something special, when you're about to jump off the page, You know, a lot of people who are around you are going to leave you just because they don't believe in you, they don't trust your guts, they don't trust your instincts. But you don't need that. You don't need that. As long as you believe in yourself and trust your instincts, you're gonna be. And I also have achieved a lot of things, incredible things. Like I've done an internship at Robana Studio, which is the largest and the best rehearsal studio in the UK. And I started working with real customers, gaining a lot of experience. I started making connections, making relations and links because they are very, very important. I looked for them because you need to seek success, not excessively, but you know what I mean. But also 90% of Marco Rucan has turned into for 1st of August, which is the date on I arrived here, and I knew there is no turning back. I knew that this is my path, I need to follow it, I need to... Look man, Harley is asking you, what album is your favorite ever and why? Definitely the best and my favorite album is Got to Be There by Michael Jackson. It was released in 1972, I think, yeah, in 1972, and remastered in 2009 after MJ died. And I love this album just because it's Michael Jackson's solo debut, and he was just 13 years old when he released that. Why? It's just because I like that 70s flavor with a lot of reverb on every single track. Yeah, to be honest, the production isn't great at all. It sounds clouded, and the whole album is composed by love songs. Yeah, so you don't even expect for a 13 years old kid to be credible when he sings, because he doesn't know at all anything about love. But I believe him. I believe Michael Jackson, 13 years old Michael Jackson. Okay, finally we have an agreement. I love that album, man. I love that album. I love Michael Jackson, man. Everybody does it. Yeah. And nowadays 808 is the new reverb. My favorite album, yeah, I think I know. It's Hollywood's Bleeding by Post Malone, because it's purely incredible how he managed to overlap trap, hip-hop influences and rock aesthetics and blend together. My Dutch brother asked me how many beers did I drink during the whole quarantine. Bro, just 4 drinks, 4 beers during the whole quarantine, the whole lockdown. Because yeah, I don't really like alcohol. Only when I'm hanging out with friends or when we are throwing a house party or something like that. Yeah, that's. But you know what? You know, I was inspired by my mom. She's not a musician, but she taught me how to fulfill my dreams, how to follow my dreams. She taught me how to love what I'm doing. She's a role model. She always told me, Marco, follow your path and never trade it. Believe in yourself and you're gonna be fine. And do what you love the most. And she was right. She's still right. But you know, I fell in love. I deeply fell in love with music when I was 5 years old. That was my first studio session because my uncle used to be a rapper. Used to be. He brought me into the studio to record a sequence of a hook. It was something like, pentru că ți-e frică, so that means you're scared just because you're scared. Yeah. Joking. It was pure love at first sight. It was. So yeah guys, that was it for this video. I'm waiting for you to subscribe, like or comment my video. Because you're the reason that I'm doing this. You're my artist, and remember, in a month from today, I will fly back to Romania, and a lot of collaborations, a lot of new projects are waiting for me just to jump on them, jump on them. So stay close, stay tuned, and thank you guys.
Give me some kicks with some boom bap, a little soul music. This ain't nothing from the trap. After a long day at work, you need to relax. Crack a bottle open, maybe with a six-pack, bring it back. Man, I'm talking about the classics, back when everything sounded so damn organic.